607 Nightly News. Tonight, we are bringing you a story about this just-in breaking story from Kai Benson in the field.
Hello everybody, Kai Benson here with Action 4 News Team, and we are in the field, and I'm going to try to go around and find a random patron on Susquehanna University to see what they feel about the LED lights in the... You there!
Yeah!
Hello ma'am, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Alyssa Rothman.
Alyssa, can you please tell us about what you think the LED... Did you know that DEG is almost primarily LED lighting?
No, I had no idea.
And what would you say the average LED lighting is around this campus? Would you say it's high or low?
I would say low.
Well, Melissa, you're in luck because the LED lighting is extremely high around campus. We are very energy efficient.
Wow, I'm glad I go to Susquehanna.
Thank you very much for your time. That's Kai Benson in the field, signing off.
This broadcast tonight is brought to you by the Shorter Oxford English Dictionary. And now, a word from our sponsors.
Hi, my name's Kai Benson. Much like everyone else in the world, I'd love to learn a lot of new words. However, I don't have the time. Sometimes I just like to stop and smell the flowers. With the Shorter Oxford English Dictionary, you can learn over 10 billion words in 20 minutes. You should really buy this book. Then you too can stop and smell the flowers.
Welcome back. And now, from News in the Field with Ray Ray.
This is Desiree Muldoon, and I'm with Andrew Dutton Van Wart, the Sustainability Program Coordinator at SEO. First, can you please tell us what you do at the Johnson Center for Civic Engagement?
Well, I'm in charge of all the student activism on campus for anything service related. So I work with many of the service organizations on campus, the Sustainability House, and also with the other JCC staff. But my target area is being sustainable and environmental activism.
Oh, that's great. What can you tell us about the environmental impacts of light energy to the environment?
Well, the more light energy you consume, the more energy that has to be produced, and that's usually through coal, natural gas, and as you know, in PA, fracking is a big problem in Pennsylvania. It's a big problem in Pennsylvania, and it causes harm to water systems, ecosystems. Oil spills are a problem. So yeah, that's the big issue between that and not only carbon emissions.
Can you comment on the nature of light energy use on SU campus?
So Susquehanna University tries to be as energy efficient as possible, but with some of the old buildings, we're trying to do some audits and get some energy reduction in here.
What did you think about the Candlelight dinner event on April 8th?
First of all, I thought it was a great idea. You could kind of set the mood for a nice dinner. And it also spread awareness to not only the staffing for the dining hall, but also to campus.
Thank you so much for your time, Andrew. And this is Desiree with the Environmental Ethics Group 4 signing off.
And now, a message from our sponsors about plant domestic violence.
Hi, I'm Kai Benson, and I'm here to teach you about plant domestic violence. Plant domestic violence is a very real threat that we have here at Susquehanna University and all across the United States. Many plants are left beaten, battered, and littered upon, and it's just not right. Here's one now. Poor creatures like this were left out in the cold to wither and die. This is Frank. He's a ficus. Frank the ficus was given to us at only a couple inches tall, but due to love, care, and support, due to donations from viewers like you, Frank was able to grow big, tall, and flourish. Help save other plants like Frank. Help save Frank the ficus. Thank you. I have with me A1 Julia Tolan, part of the Environmental Ethics Group that conducted the Candlelight dinner here at Eber Dining Hall at Susquehanna University. Julia?
Just to tell you a little bit about our event, we had it on April 8th in Everett Dining Room, and we had the LED lights in the dining room on 25%, and they're normally 50%. So we worked with Dave Penny from the Dining Services Department to coordinate the event. Tea candles on each table in the caf, and the Dining Services was able to put together a really nice dinner for us with boneless wings and appetizers.
And what was the main goal of your event?
Our main goal for this event was to bring attention to the issue of excessive energy consumption by showing people how simple it is to lessen our light energy use in our daily activities.
How did you get the word out?
Okay, well, we started out really small and we made a slide that we sent to Brent Papson, and he put that in the campus-wide slide rotation to get the initial word out. And then eventually we were able to advertise more during the week of the event and with social media posts and flyers. On the night of the event, I, along with my other group members, were sitting at a table on the side of Everett in the entrance, and we had 2 posters and a bunch of fact cards and a bunch of information about light energy to explain to whoever asked questions. And we used the common motto of do right, save light with a light bulb image that was kept constant throughout all of our advertisements.
Do right, save light. Wow, what a slogan. Let me just pick your brain for a second. Tell me a couple things here about light energy at Susquehanna University.
Well, that is a great question. In the Everett dining room, there are about 150 paneled light strips, and that's in the seating areas alone. And each panel has 4 70-watt light bulbs, which are all LED. So per hour, it costs about $1.40 to run all of those lights during the approximate 16 hours that they run daily. 1 year, SU spends $8,176 on light energy in a seating area. So in 4 years at Susquehanna, which is the length of a typical college education, Susquehanna will spend $32,704 on light energy in the Everett seating areas.
It seems like you were to carry about this event fairly smoothly. Did you find any obstacles, any roadblocks that stopped you in your path?
The first issue was really finding any time to meet with Dave Penny. Another obstacle we faced was printing the posters. Thankfully, our consultant, Andrew Van Wert, was able to make posters for us, and they turned out amazing. We had at least 10 students that came up to us and asked us about our project, our goals, and had a lot of questions about light energy in general. And like I said, we had fact cards on the table for people who were walking by to be informed about them.
It's good to know how interested students are at Susquehanna University about environmental impact. It's really heartwarming.
The main thing we learned about this event was that people are concerned about the issue of not only excessive light usage, but environmental damage based on human impact in general, but they don't really know what to do about it. So in response, we explained a lot of alternative energy sources that anyone can use in an everyday fashion to lessen our carbon footprint as a university, as well as mankind in general. We were able to use 25% lighting, and if we were to do that in a quarter of the year that SU is running the lights in Everett, we would cut the lighting bill of what is currently over $32,000 down to $24,000, so we would be saving the university about $8,000. So our event lasted from 4 to 7:15, about 3 hours, and based on the calculations we explained before, on 25% rather than 50%, we saved 70 cents an hour and $2.10 over 3 hours. And although this cost seems minimal, we wanted to remind you that this cost adds up, and little by little, if we can implement this across the campus. The goal really isn't to scare people, but rather just to inform them that there is an environmental issue and it's real, and that our biodiversity is hurting and the carbon footprint is growing.
I wish you the best of luck with your project.
Thank you.
I hope to see more young people like yourself working in this field.
Thank you for having me.
This is Kai Benson reporting off from Ethics Team News 4. Ciao.
Good morning, this is Desiree Muldoon with Environmental Ethics Group 4. I have with us this morning Dave Penny, the Director of Operations for Airmark at SU. So Dave, welcome.
Thank you.
So I understand that SU campus has been working to replace old lights with LED efficient light bulbs. Can you tell us a little bit more about this?
Well, the main project's already started through the cafeteria and around campus as they replace fixtures just because of date and time and how long they've been there. They're replacing with LEDs. Last Christmas break we did the whole caf, and we're looking at doing the servery and working into Benny's with the remodel as well.
Oh, that's great. Do you know if the administration has any plans for the future for more efficient and cost-effective lighting?
They really want to go as far as what's been explained to me and to Aramark is that they really want to go into LED lighting across campus everywhere. It's just a time-sensitive thing and a cost that, you know, little by little they're going to continue to switch over to LED as much as they can.
That's awesome. What do you think this project means to our school staff and students?
I think everybody's concerned with, you know, the amount of power usage we have and having lights on and off so that, you know, everybody works around having the motion sensor lights and everything else and does what they can to keep the power usage down as low as possible.
So compared to other universities, do you think Susquehanna is keeping up with making a contributing effort in educating the staff and students about taking care of the environment?
I think we're ahead of a lot of universities. There's some that are a little bit further than us, but I definitely think we're a little bit further than most, and we have a really good sustainability committee and other organizations on campus that are really pushing for continued savings.
Oh, that's great. So as far as energy use goes, do you know of any other projects besides changing to more efficient bulbs that concern saving or using energy sources in a more environmental friendly way?
Well, we switched over last year from the old cold heat on campus to natural gas. We did the lights in the caf. With this summer, we're doing a remodel in Benny's where all the equipment's going to be more upgraded, more energy efficient. So, you know, on both ends between the school and us, I think we're going in the right direction.
Oh, that's wonderful. What other elements of our student culture characteristically causes the university to waste energy?
One of the big ones that I see all the time is students just walking by using the handicap buttons on all the doors. Instead of holding a door open for themselves, it's just easier for them to push that button. When they do that, it lets all the environmentals out, so the heating and air conditioning inside that building for a longer duration seeps out the door, and it makes it work harder, uses more energy, a lot of waste.
I didn't know that. So you attended the Candlelight dinner event on April 8th. What did you think?
I think you guys did awesome. I think it was a great event. I think a lot of the students enjoyed, you know, kind of saving some energy and having the lights down, and everybody had a really good time with it.
We couldn't have pulled it off without you. Thank you. Well, thank you for your time, Dave. This is Desiree reporting from Ethics Team 4, signing off. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too.
Hi, I'm Kai Benson, and welcome to Susquehanna University. At Susquehanna University, we promote environmental ethics and all-around great love for the environment. As you can see here, we have a mighty spruce. The spruce is really the symbol of Susquehanna University, being strong, much like our student body. If you'll notice, many students, you'll find them hugging or touching a spruce tree. Ah, here's one now. Hi, ma'am. What's your name?
Heather.
Hi, Heather. Nice to meet you.
Hey.
Have you heard about our dinner, our candlelight dinner that we had a couple days ago? It
Yes.
was a pretty big hit. Ah, no surprise, dinner. What was your favorite part about it?
It was really nice and intimate.
Really? Did you have a special candlelight dinner with anyone?
All my teammates.
That's
It's
refreshing.
nice to stare into their souls. Candlelight.
At Susquehanna University, we really take pride on spending time with our friends and really getting to know them. I mean, really. So with the candlelight dinner, what did you learn about saving the environment?
That we need to reduce our electricity.
Good enough for me. Kai Benson, signing off.
Can't hear me? I'm okay. Hello, can you hear me now? Yep. How was the candlelight dinner, Heather?
It was great.
Is that loud enough?
Yes.
Guy Benson here, Ethics 4 News. We're going to talk to a patron here about how they think we can, I think I see them now.
Hey, man.
News, Kai Benson. We're gonna go see how this person likes it.